The CPHL makes its debut today as the Indianapolis Pharaohs host the Vermont Huskies. Hello everybody, I'm your host Joe Soyson, bringing you the action. We'll take a look at our starting goaltenders. For the Huskies, it's Gustav Weslow, starting for the Kölner High Sharks in Germany. And for the Pharaohs, it's David Leggio, born in Williamsville, New York, now plays for the Wolfsburg Grizzly Adams. The first puck drop of the season, and we will be underway in Indianapolis, starts now. Huskies in white, Pharaohs in red, and we are underway. Huskies now entering the offensive zone. This is Kozak. Down low, up to the point to Madejski. Madejski at the face-off circle, down low to Kozak. Kozak in front, and the Pharaohs regather the puck. Mashinter, turning, nowhere to go, fires it down low. Fought for along the boards, and they come away with it temporarily. Mashinter turning, shooting, can't put his shot on net. Doc sends it up to the point at the face-off circle. Through to Mashinter, shot, they score! First shot on goal, first goal of the game. It's Brandon Mashinter with the first goal, with assists from Gustafsson and Doc, and just the pressure down low. The Huskies could not clear the puck, and eventually Mashinter, you see, gets a little bit of space away from his defender and is able to lift that puck just over the leg of Weslow. 2 minutes into the game, and we have our first goal. The Pharaohs strike first, and if you were looking for the keys to victory for either of these teams, there had to be a question of how good is this Pharaohs offense. Specifically, Mashinter and Kirby Doc are some of the highest rated forwards on this Pharaohs team. They're the alternate captains, so look for them to be making plays, and already you see them applying pressure. Allen, the other starting forward on that starting lineup, takes a tripping penalty here, so the Huskies now have a chance to respond on the power play. Face-off is won by the Pharaohs, so they will dump it down the ice, and the Huskies will have to regroup. Kozak enters the zone. To Rhino, shot, save made, rebound, quickly dealt with by the Pharaohs, and down the ice it goes, and another chance to regroup for the Huskies. Long pass up to Per Asland. Asland turning in the corner, gets pinned there by Glenn. Castles is there to fork the puck out, but no one's on it yet. Rhino dumps it back down low to Kozak. Kozak looking for somewhere to go. That one dangerously deflected off Caruso's stick, but he regathers it, and the Huskies will now have to regroup at center ice. To Wickstrand. Wickstrand, there's a shot, they score! The one-timer from Andrew Kozak evens the game at 1. And you see, when Wickstrand gets this puck, he's looking for somewhere to go, and eventually Kozak was in front of the net, and he turns around to find the space. He's up by the post, and you see him come back to the puck to make that one-timer, and Leggio just can't get over fast enough to make that save. So a quick answer, and we're not even 5 minutes into the period, and we've got 2 goals. And Jones right in front, they score! Back to back for the Huskies. Ryan Jones with the assist from Wall. I mean, this puck is just dumped in, and it's quickly fed right out in front. Gustafsson with a bad pass. It's over his back. He looks back to see that there's a player there, but Jones is just there to intercept it, and I don't even know if Leggio was ready for it. Not even a minute passed, and another turnover, so the Huskies have another chance. Tried to make a juke through the defender, but it's not going to happen, and the Pharaohs head the other way. Lots of back and forth passing, but it is eventually intercepted, and the Huskies now start their offensive rush. Poked away there by Gustafsson. Through the middle, over to Lillewall, to Grossman. That one-timer is blocked in front, and the Huskies regather it in the corner. Looking for a way to clear. Medeski up to Wall. Now through center and into the offensive zone. That dump-in effort got blocked and got pushed back, and Comrie got tripped, and there it is. The call comes through, and another power play for the Huskies. This one going to be called on Brandon Mashinter. As you could tell, he wanted that puck. If he got to that puck first, it was going to be a fast break and a one-on-one between him and the goaltender. But too eager, couldn't get to the puck in time. And this face-off is won by the Huskies. There's a shot, rebound chance, got stuffed away, and the Pharaohs regathered it and were able to clear the zone. Amorosa through the middle. To the boards to Mueller. To Nygaard. To Comrie. Battled there. Eventually it found its way to Leggio, and he will just cover up for a face-off. 12:29 to go. A minute 13 left in the power play. Another look at that last shot. You see Leggio extend the leg to make that save. But I believe that was Rhino down low. If he gets a stick on that, a whole side of the net was open. Face-off won by the Pharaohs, and they are able to dump it out of the zone. Battled for by Castles, and they're going to gain possession here. Castles in the middle, but he is triple-teamed there, and the Huskies come away with it. Now on offense, Comrie to Johansson, to Amorosa. That pass got deflected. Up to Amorosa. That shot blocked in front. It's loose, and Grossman's there, and he is there to dump it all the way down the ice, which will kill off the last of that power play. Mashinter out of the box. Johansson looking for somewhere to go. Finds Nygaard in the middle, and the Huskies are into the offensive zone. Down low, dumped all the way around the boards to Mueller. Mueller to Johansson, to Amorosa, back down to Johansson. Lots of back and forth passing along the boards. Finally checked off the puck there, but cannot get out of the zone. No one's got it now. Mueller has it, and the pass is poked away, and the Pharaohs come up with it. Along the boards, half the period gone. Sealant shot, save made by Westlow. And the Huskies look to head the other way. Bank pass off the boards to Johansson. Johansson to Amorosa. Shot blocked in front. And another penalty being called. This one's going to be a trip this time on the Huskies. So we'll get to see the Pharaohs power play unit for the first time. Nygaard played that puck out of the air and then lost it. And he will go to the box for tripping. So the Pharaohs power play with 9:20 to go in the first period. They initially won the faceoff, hard to gain control though. Doc eventually does at the faceoff circle. Through the middle, there's a shot. Westlow makes the save and then passes it through his own crease to his defenseman who clears the zone. Dangerous plays all the way around, and oh, what a crunch. Jones leveled him. The puck loose in front, and Leggio holds on for a face-off. Another look at that shot from Doc. The pass comes back to him, and Westlow just gets over in time to make that save with his chest. .117 to go in the power play. Gustafsson up to Olesen. Olesen to Koskaranta, they score! Tero Koskaranta evens the game at 2. Just too much space given on the power play. It's hard when you're down a man, but you see Olesen get into the offensive zone, and then Koskaranta's right in the middle. And the defenders are just late to get to him on that 3-on-2. You see how much space he has, and he's got Wall right behind him. But Wall couldn't get a stick on it, and so Koskaranta with the good shot, stick side, evens up this game. This faceoff is won by the Pharaohs. Now Lillewall to dump it back down low. Wickstrand is there. He gets the puck back, up to Johansson. Now to Rhino, poked off the puck temporarily, but Johansson is there to regather it. Johansson turning at the faceoff circle to Gustafsson, to Rhino, to Aslan, to Amorosa. There's a shot through, save made, never made it all the way to the net, and Leggio is there to cover up the rebound. Plenty of back and forth action with 7:04 to go remaining in this first period. Pharaohs come away with the puck off this faceoff. It's Allen. Allen. Shot, save made. Rebound in front is covered up by Westlow. We will have another faceoff. If you're looking for the keys to victory for the Huskies, the offense looks to be started by their captain, Marcel Mueller. He's the center on that starting line. Look for him to be making plays. We've already seen plenty of action as 4 goals here in this first period. Now Douglas to Desjardins, to Gustafsson. Back down low, Desjardins. From the face-off circle, shot, save made. Pharaohs have the rebound, looking to clear their zone, and they do. Glenn to Olesen. Olesen, shot, save made. And the Huskies regather it, and now they head the other way. Peterson to Gustafsson, shot, save made, rebound. No chance for the Huskies. Pharaohs come away with it. Entering the zone from the face-off circle, turns. Looking for help, finds Mashinter. Over the shot, save made, sticked away. Seeland's there, another shot denied by Westlow. Seeland comes away with it again, and the pressure mounts for the Pharaohs. Dumped down low. Jones over to Gustafsson. He's leveled off the puck. It's Doc there. Back to the point to Mashinter. Mashinter makes a move through the middle to Doc, to Caruso, to Johansson. Caruso can't get his shot off. It's poked away, and the Pharaohs will have to regroup. Caruso going all the way back to his own defensive zone. Now up to Doc, to Seeland. Seeland in the corner. Back to the point, to Johansson. Seeland. Lots of passing here, trying to create space, but the Pharaohs eventually give it up. Intercepted by Brito. To Nygaard, save made, rebound and chance. Could not be put home. Leggio with the blocker stop. The chance there by Nygaard, and then the follow-up by Kozak. But Leggio shuts the door. 2:14 to go in the first period. Mueller won the faceoff temporarily, but the Pharaohs fought it back and now are headed into the offensive zone. Here's Lieutenant. Through the middle, Comrie intercepts that pass. And that dump in will be chased down by Grossman. Grossman to Allen. Through the middle is stolen away by Aslan to Mueller. Mueller looking for somewhere to go. And it's stolen away. 1 minute to go in the period, and now an odd man rush, but the pass cannot be connected, and Grossman got a little eager, and the Pharaohs will be whistled for an offsides. 38 seconds flat remaining in the period. Comrie to Johansson, and the Huskies look for one more chance. Aslan to Rhino, save me by Leggio. Hollowell to Glenn, up to Haryu. Under 10 seconds to go. Haryu pinned along the boards. And again to the corner. Albert's there, but the defense just stalls out. And that is how the period will end. Plenty of action, 4 goals, but no lead. We're tied at 2 at the end of 1. We'll be back with more action after the intermission. Welcome back, everyone, to Indianapolis, where the score is tied at 2 after 1. We are about to begin the second period of play as the teams have switched sides and are ready to go. Mueller to enter the offensive zone for the Huskies. That pass through the middle got deflected, stolen away. Nygaard's shot is high over the net. And already some fast-paced action. Stolen away. Huskies with the puck. Battled for in the corner. Mueller comes away with it, loose in front. And the Pharaohs are able to clear. To Seelan. Grossman. To Doc from the point. That shot never made it through to Mashinter. Back to the point to Grossman. Back and forth passing. Now down low through the middle. Couldn't find anyone. Kozik to Medeski. And the Pharaohs are now on the defensive side. Medeski to Aslan. Medeski back to Aslan. Pinched off there by Mashinter, but Aslan comes away with it. Mueller turning. Turns again at the face-off circle. Back to the point to Amorosa's shot. That one made it through the deflection, save by Leggio. Now Mashinter. He had the first goal of the game that opened the floodgates of the first period, but finds nothing on this try, and the Huskies are headed the other way. Amorosa to Wickstrand. Shot in front. Save made by Leggio. And the rebound is corralled by Mashinter. Pharaohs headed back the other way. Turning at the face-off circle. Back down low. In front. Loses the puck. And it's battled for, and Amorosa comes away with it. Amorosa along the boards. Is pinned there. Pharaohs had it temporarily. Now they come away with it. Makes a move. Back to Caruso. Through the middle to Luton, and save made by Weslow. Over to Olesen. He's punched off the puck there. And that pass back missed everyone, so the Pharaohs will have to regroup in their own defensive end. Olesen's pass through the middle was cut off. Allen regathered it, but Rhino's there to steal that away. Rhino keeps the pressure on, but Glenn is able to escape. Now up to Olesen. Olesen, shot wide of the net. Gustafsson is there. Long pass up to Wall off the bench. Wall to Brito. That pass missed his forward. We're going to have a stoppage in play, as we have an injured player on the field. That's Dylan Brito, the defenseman for the Huskies, and that's an unfortunate injury for sure. The way injuries work in this league is that when a player is injured, they will be out for the next game. So Brito will not be playing in the next game for the Huskies. But for the rest of this game, unless he returns, that shot is stopped there. But to clarify the injuries, if a player is injured and does not return to the game, they will be out for the next game. Huskies regather the puck through the middle, now towards the boards, contested there, and eventually the Huskies come away with it. Now to Peterson's shot, save made by Leggio, and he will hold on for a face-off. 11:05 to go in the second period, and that's one of the better chances so far this period. The shot totals at the end of the first were pretty even, 9-7 in favor of the Huskies. Both teams had a power play goal, and both teams had an even strength goal. Harju turns to Albert, to Johansson, to Caruso. Castles is pinched in the corner. Comrie all over him. Castles can't find anywhere to go with the puck, and Wall comes away with it for the Huskies. But it's now stolen back. Harju gets the puck pickpocketed from him. And now it's up to Jones. To Wall, back to Jones. He has one, looks for a second, but that shot cannot find the net. Amorosa. Down low now to Jones. Turning in front is Leggio there to make the stop. And we will have another face-off. Doc to take this face-off against Mueller. Was won temporarily by the Huskies, but eventually was forked away. And now the Pharaohs head the other way. This is Mashinter. There's a shot, save made. A high save made by Westlow will lead to another face-off. Face-offs at the end of the first period were in favor of the Pharaohs. It was 10-4. But this face-off is won by the Huskies, and they now are on the offensive zone. That pass, however, got intercepted. And now it's a scramble for it along the boards. Forked away. Now through the middle. Dangerous play. Mueller trying to battle for it. Couldn't come up with the puck. And the Pharaohs escape danger. Doc's shot. Oh, deflected and almost made it through. But Westlow gets a pad on it, gets a glove on it, and covers up for a face-off. You see here, Doc's shot, he's looking for the far post there. And it hits the skate of Amorosa and deflects downward. But fortunately for the Huskies, Westlow was there. This face-off is won by the Huskies. Johansson enters the offensive zone. Across to Amorosa, shot, save made, rebound in front, gets poked away by Leggio. And the Pharaohs will clear. Lots of speed now on this offense. Mahachik's shot couldn't get through, but the Pharaohs regain possession. To the point. Across now to Olesen. To Hollowell. To Koskiranta. Hollowell back down to Koskiranta, and he will be pressured along the boards. Mahachik is there to assist him, but the pressure from the defense just has the Pharaohs outnumbered down low, and eventually the Huskies will come up with the puck. Rhino loses the puck there. And eventually they will regain it. Peterson from the face-off circle. Back to Johansson. To Peterson. Looking for the centering pass. Rhino was there, but the extension save from Leggio denies a goal. All in now. He's pressured. And we're going to have another delayed penalty. Allen still has the puck to Johansson, to Caruso. And eventually, it will be touched up, and we have a power play coming to the Pharaohs. Is that penalty being called on the Huskies? You saw Allen raise his hand. He got whacked there by Adam Comrie. He'll get 2 minutes for slashing. Pharaohs' power play is 1 for 1. Can they make it 2 for 2? Starts with this face-off. It's won by the Pharaohs. Doc turning at the face-off circle. Gets the puck back. Now it's fed down low. Madejski comes up with it and sends it out, and the Pharaohs will regroup at center ice. Seelan back in. Slap shot save made. Over to Wickstrand quickly and dumped back down all the way down the ice. Hollowell will regather it. Hollowell gives the puck up as he dumped it around the boards. And now the Huskies have it. Douglas through to Jones. Luutinen is there to battle away. Leggio ends up covering the puck. And the Huskies do a good job of being shorthanded, killing time in the offensive zone. Another look at that slap shot from Seelan. That thing was headed for the roof of the net. But smart play by Weslow to quickly grab it, get it down to his stick, and then get it to Wickstrand. Now Doc with some space. Slap shot save made off the blocker of Weslow. Now it's battled for in the corner. Seelan in front, save made, rebound chance. No, nothing going for the Huskies as they will now clear it. Well, temporarily, it's battled and poked away at center ice, and eventually Huskies will just slap it down all the way, and the Pharaohs will have to regroup as the power play is over. Doc enters the offensive zone. That pass never got through to the center, so Comrie out of the box and onto the offensive rush. Comrie down low, in front. Doc is there, lost the puck temporarily, looking for somewhere to go, and will just carry it himself. To Luutinen, back to Doc, to Albert. Gustafsson, with some space, fired it wide. Now up and dumped in by the Huskies. Chasing after it is Grossman, finds a long pass to Luutinen. Across the entire rink to Doc, now entering the offensive zone. To Castles, there's a shot, save made by Weslow, and he will hold on with 38.8 seconds to go in the period. A lot of pressure from the offense of the Pharaohs there. Doc with a number of chances carrying the puck. And he's one of the guys that you have to watch out for on this Pharaohs offense. Had an assist earlier this game. But now with under 30 seconds, the Huskies are on offense. Nygaard to Gustafsson. Poked away. Now Castles with it. Checked as he gets the puck up to Grossman. Gets by one. Finds some space for the shot, and Weslow is there. Had a little trouble covering it up, but he eventually does. With 2.5 to go in the period. Castles and Mueller here in the face-off circle for the last face-off of the period. Castles wins it to Johansson. That shot is blocked, and that is how the period will end. Again, lots of back and forth action, including a power play chance, but nothing going in the second period. No goals at the end of 2, and we remain even at 2. We'll be back with more after the break for the conclusion of the Huskies and the Pharaohs. Welcome back, everyone, to Indianapolis, where the third period is about to be underway. We are still tied at 2. After the first period, we had 4 goals and none in the second period. Here's a chance now for the Pharaohs. Down low, Mashinter, over to Seelan, to Gustafsson. He is poked off the puck by Kozak, and Kozak now Over to Nygaard. Finds his way past one. Rebound chance. Couldn't put it around. There's a chance again. Nothing going. Leggio makes 2 big saves to keep this game even. Seelan to Gustafsson. Couple of quick passes. Over to Doc. Gustafsson. A battle in front of the net to gain position. Mashinter's shot. Save made. Another shot from the boards. Another save made by Weslow. Here come the Huskies. Around Grossman. Nygaard looking. Carries it away around. Shot save made by Leggio. Kozik with the backhand chance, but could not get it past Leggio. Lutonen to Mashinter. Save made. Rebound was up in the air for a while. Ended up behind the net. And Weslow covers up. And we will have a face-off. If you're wondering about the statistics, it has been nearly dead even across the board. 15 to 17 in shots. Time on attack is only separated by 5 seconds, or rather 7 seconds, in favor of the Pharaohs. The only statistic that's been one-sided is face-offs, as the Huskies only have 8 face-off wins, where the Pharaohs ended the period with double, 16 face-off wins. That shot made it all the way through, but was wide of the net. And now the Huskies will have to regroup. Asland enters the zone. Battled for in the corner. Lutonen wins the battle, and eventually Allen will carry it out himself. Allen along the boards, back to the point. To Caruso, to Allen in the middle, is poked off the puck, and Amorosa is there. At the face-off circle. Through the middle, he scores! Terrence Amorosa gives the Huskies the lead. And this is all Amorosa. He just gets by his man, and there's no one there to pick him up. He finds a little bit of space by the face-off circle. And Leggio just, that's a glove side save. That's one he's got to make. But what a snipe from Terrence Amorosa, unassisted, to give the Huskies the lead. And they win the face-off. Medeski gets it into the zone, but the Pharaohs now looking for a way to clear. Up to Olesen, to Mahachik, to Glenn. Can't get it down low. Across and through, but it's poked away by Jones. Eventually regathered by Glenn. To Hollowell. Dumped down in and chased by Medeski. He is leveled along the boards. Up to Axon. To Jones. He's crunched along the boards, and you see the physicality starting to ramp up. In front, save made. Pharaohs looking to clear. Koskiranta can't get it out, and we have another penalty. This one's going to be on the Huskies, so the Pharaohs will have a chance to tie the game back up. Curtis Douglas called for hooking. And this will be the third power play for the Pharaohs, the 5th one of the game. Huskies won the faceoff and cleared the zone, but the Pharaohs were right back to it. Seelan shot, save made by Weslow. A huge stop made by Weslow. 12:27 to go in the period. Gustafsson to Glenn to Seelan. There's a shot high over the net. Battled for by Lutonen. To Seelan, left alone in front. Save made by Weslow. Seelan tried to snipe the corner, but Weslow was there to shut the door. And you can see he just gets that shoulder up enough, and the rebound was even dangerous with Luukkonen right there. Jones and Asland out there for the Pharaohs. 1:15 to go in the power play. Seelan comes away with it. One-timer save made by Weslow. Got caught between his legs. And they will hold for a face-off. This may be the first game for both of these teams, but in a league where there's only one round of round-robin play, every game is important. One loss here or there could decide whether or not you make the playoffs in the first place. So the pressure is on now for the Pharaohs. Gustafsson with some space, holds back. Now Seelan's shot, chance in front, no rebound. Comrie was there to get it out of danger's way. Pharaohs regroup as the penalty kill is successful for the Huskies. Luukkonen finds some space, gets down into the corner to the point now. Glenn dumps one down in. Gustafsson is there for the Huskies, but it's stolen away by Luukkonen, and the pressure continues. That pass is intercepted by Nygaard. He doesn't have the speed to get by the defender, so he will just chase it into the corner. Gets by his defense. There's a shot by Mueller. Leggio got a glove on it. Comrie now trying to work his way into the center, and chaos in front of the net, but the Pharaohs come away with it. Seelan now. There's a shot high over the net. Regathered by Glenn. Back to the point to Luukkonen. To Glenn. Luukkonen checked off the puck by Nygaard, but Glenn regathers it. Across to Gustafsson. And a bunch of back and forth passes among the defensemen eventually leads to a pass that is deflected away, and Comrie will take it all on his own. Comrie at the face-off circle. That shot wide of the net. Mahachik is there. 8 minutes to go in the third period. Across the ice to Luukkonen. Enters the zone. Dumps it down low. Madejski dumps it around the boards. Johansson is there. Stolen away by Mahachik to Olesen to Gustafsson. Grossman back to Gustafsson. Gustafsson in front. Save made by Weslow. The movement of this offense, as we take a look at Weslow, he has made some huge saves for the Huskies to keep them alive in this game. I mean, 3-2 is a decently high-scoring game, but some of the saves he's had to make, and if the Huskies are going to win this game, he's got to hold on for another 7 minutes. As the Huskies win this faceoff, that's a huge faceoff win to relieve some pressure. Johansson now over to Asland. And he is crunched off the puck. Pharaohs back on the attack, looking for a way to enter the zone. They find Mahachik to Caruso, back to Mahachik, in through the middle, save made, rebound chance. Weslow is there to smother the puck. And just chance after chance piling up. Weslow ended the second period with 15 saves on 17 shots. And he will be a big reason. Well, I guess I'm never speaking again because I just cast or cursed Gustav Weslow. Sorry, that one's on me. But the Pharaohs score to tie the game up. 6:10 to go. And the Pharaohs have done it. John Albert with the rebound chance. And I was about to get to the point where Weslow had done so well at rebound control. Think back to that power play where he made the save and quickly got it to Wickstrand, who dumped it down the ice. Weslow had such good rebound control earlier, but here's a chance now for the Pharaohs. They're back on offense. And finally, someone corrals a rebound. Johansson's free in front. Save made by Weslow, and the Huskies look to clear. Wickstrand now. Wickstrand behind the net. Desjardins to Amorosa to Wickstrand. Back to Amorosa. Douglas. There's a slap shot. That one was slow and saved by Leggio. Unfortunately, that slap shot broke the stick of the defender, which meant the shot just slowly rolled to Leggio. And we are back and tied at a 3-3 game with 4:35 to go. Pressure there by Nygaard. Can't get the puck away from Grossman, and the Pharaohs regather it. 4:10 to go. Sealand's shot, save made by Weslow. A big glove save, as that shot had some speed on it. I mentioned how important the rebound control was for Weslow. Leggio, it's been a similar story. Not a lot of rebound chances, so if you get one, it's going to be huge. Grossman looking for somewhere to go with the puck. Over to Sealand. He's poked off the puck. It's stolen back by Mashinter. Down low to Sealand. Sealand's poked off the puck again. We have a delayed penalty coming, and it's going to be on the Huskies. Madejski's going to the penalty box, and with 2:58 to go in the period, we have another power play for the Pharaohs. Jones and Douglas are out there for the Huskies, but the faceoff is won by the Pharaohs. That pass dropped off. Oh, and a race for the puck. Leggio's going to come out there and get it first, though. That puck just a little too far forward. That poke check just a little bit too strong. Now the Pharaohs back on attack. Johansson down to Luutinen. Luutinen to Doc. Doc to Hollowell. To Sealand. Across to Doc. Doc with the shot. Save made by Weslow. 1:16 to go in the power play. Doc, Luutinen, and Sealand stay out there. Face-off won by the Huskies, and they are able to clear the zone. That's a big clear for them, as they are able to regroup with under a minute of the power play remaining and under 2 minutes of game time remaining. Sealand to Johansson to Doc. There's a shot that rings off the iron. Rebound controlled by the Pharaohs. That shot never made it through. Douglas is there to dump it down the ice off the backhand. And 20 seconds to go. Leggio to Hollowell to Luutinen. So the power play is effectively over, but a minute left of regulation. Sealand to Johansson to Olsson. Sealand is leveled from behind, regains control of the puck. Olsson is there, looking for somewhere to go, dumps it down low behind the net. Amorosa is pressured there. Peterson can't gain control, but it rolls out to Weslow, who will cover it with 44 seconds to go in regulation. Chance after chance here for the Pharaohs. (22-16) in faceoffs. The Pharaohs win a big one here. In the corner, Wickstrand around to Gustafsson. Huskies looking for a way to clear. They get it out of their zone, carried all the way by Johansson. Over to Rhino. Rhino's shot, save made by Leggio. And now the Pharaohs are on the back foot. They will have to win a defensive zone draw. Rhino taking the faceoff for the Huskies. Koskiranta taking the faceoff for the Pharaohs. Gustafsson to Rhino, save made by Leggio. Aslan's in the corner looking for somewhere to go. Johansson is there, but he is pinned. It's battled for along the boards. Wickstrand gets punched off the puck. And the Pharaohs come away with it. Aslan throws one on net, but Leggio is there, and he will cover up with 7.7 seconds to go in the third period. Rhino and Koskiranta to take this face-off again. Won by the Huskies. Along the boards. Short time. Johansson to the middle. Aslan can't get the shot off. Olesen is there to dump the puck away. And that is how the third period will end. Tie game after 3. An action-packed period. But we're going to need overtime to decide this one. We'll be back with more. Hello everyone and welcome back to Indianapolis where we have overtime. The game is tied at 3. And as we start overtime, here's a quick summary of what the overtime rules are. It's 5-on-5 for 5 minutes. Both teams gain a point for getting to overtime. Winner gets an extra point in the standings. But there is no shootout. This is it. If you want to earn points, you have to win here. Pharaohs now with the puck. Celine dumps it down low. Mashinter is there, but he is contested by Medyski. Comrie leveled along the boards. Mueller is there to pick up the puck. And the Huskies are headed in the offensive zone. Mueller with a shot. Save made by Leggio, and he will hold on for a face-off. 3:20 to go here in overtime. Big face-off here. Mueller won it for a moment, but it was poked away, and now the Pharaohs trying to clear the zone. Struggling to do so, Doc eventually comes away with it along the boards, up to Grossman. Grossman to Gustafsson. Gustafsson to Luutinen. Couple of passes, Allen turning, gets by one, loose in front. Comrie comes away with it for the Huskies. He turns, looks for somewhere to go for the offense. Comrie enters the zone, through the middle to Rhino, shot, never made it all the way through, and Lillewall is there, stolen away by Nygaard. Amorosa, over to Kozik, to the point, to Nygaard in front, never turned to shoot. Into the corner now. Gustafsson forks it away from the Huskies, and now the Pharaohs look to get some offensive pressure here. 1:30 to go. Turning, down low, loose in front. Luutinen regains the puck, back down low. Wickstrand is there to dump it around the boards. Johansson is there, loose in front again. Amorosa there to corral it, up to Nygaard. Nygaard carries to the corner, back to the point, in front to Aslan, to Rhino, back to Aslan, back to Rhino. Along the face-off circle, to Wickstrand now. Forked along to the boards, Rhino over to Aslan. Poked away there, and eventually Mahachik comes up with it for the Pharaohs as a minute of the period is left. There's a shot, save made, rebound in front. No one can corral it except for Medyski in the corner. To Wall. Wall, shot, save made, rebound kicks to the corner. To Jones, poked away temporarily, but maintained pressure in the zone for the Huskies. Jones, cornered along the boards, it's fought for, never left the zone. Jones keeps it in to Wall. Wall couldn't find anyone. Hollowell is there. Hollowell, 20 seconds to go. Up to Glenn. Glenn, through the middle, that pass was deflected. And Wall heads the other way. 2-on-1. Pass got deflected again. Jones's pass is intercepted by Mahachik. Up to Koskiranta. Time for one more shot, but this is it. Koskiranta's shot is saved. It's dumped down the ice. And the first game of the CPHL ends in a draw. A back and forth effort between these two teams, but that is it. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been a presentation of the CPHL. Once again, our final score here in Indianapolis, the Pharaohs 3, the Huskies 3. Once again, thank you all so much for watching. I'm your host,